I want you to understand this project. I want you to understand it. I am driven by guilt and gratitude. I'm driven by them because I'm so thankful and I feel so honestly guilty and I feel so grateful to my parents and my circumstance. I thank everybody for all those losses I took along the way. From the kids that made me drink piss out of a Pepsi can because I couldn't speak English in Dover, New Jersey, that probably subconsciously created a scenario where I don't even mention it in the narrative of my youth. That's right, fun fact. I lived in Dover for 1.5 years before I got to Edison, New Jersey. The Queens to Jersey thing has Dover erased from its history because of the pain and the punishment that neighborhood put on me as a little fucker that couldn't speak English. I thank you, Dover. All those losses, I thank not having the speed or the height or the athleticism to allow me to compete in the thing that I loved the most in my youth. I thank the school system for creating a game that does not allow the ambitious and creative and the people that see it to succeed in the short term as they try to create the output that they need for their audacity and their blind belief. I thank the friends and family who whispered behind my back, who casted a narrative of my success because I was losing in the framework of the 80s and 90s, where college and school was the only variable of an indicator of your success. I thank them. And most of all, I thank my mother and father and my sister and brother who lived in the cocoon that I lived in for the first 18 years of my life. That was limited by the friends and family outside of us. That was limited in its vacation time, escapism. That was limited in its abundance that would have become the weapons of my shortcomings. I thank and I have gratitude and guilt for that 18-year framework that created the fucking monster that I am. The emotional fucking powerhouse that I am. I thank the world for taking away 3 of my 4 grandparents that didn't allow me to get to know them, which created a game that allowed me to not have loss in those early years, that pain. I thank them all, and I'm driven by gratitude and guilt as I create this project on this plane, on this day, in this year, on this moment. And I want my audience to understand that I spit fucking flames and bars for the rest of my life out of guilt and gratitude because I want it so fucking bad for you. I feel your pains and shortcomings. I feel them. I see them. I read them. I sense them. I can taste them. And what I want from you, what I want for you, is what I have emotionally. And I'm driven by gratitude and guilt. And I try to put you on through these platforms as a head nod and a respect to my parents and my status as an immigrant in a country at a time that rewarded that framework. And so I come to you and deliver you the project on the plane. As a collective rant that I hope inspires the switch from defense to offense that becomes the fuel to your happiness. And I remind all of you, all your shortcomings and losses and negativity is yesterday. It is all fundamentally behind you. Even the worst of it, and it is up to you to step forward and start positive offense as your new truth. And I beg that for you. And I hope this fucking project suffocated it and inspired it and created it and enabled it. And I love you.